Hey YouTube, it's Owatachi again. Hey, after that video I did yesterday, just getting people sending me stuff, I've come across something that Pennsylvania now is getting ready to try to do. And you know, all these states and the government stuff that's wanting to take our guns. Not only that, they're looking into even taking away the fact that we think we have the right to defend ourselves. Pennsylvania is looking into it right now, that they're going to take down the stand your ground laws that that gave you the right to defend your house, your property, your family, and everybody. If somebody was coming in your house or I guess even in your car to attack you or something, you had the right to stand your ground and defend yourself and your loved ones. Well, legislators of Pennsylvania have decided that, that giving people the right to stand their ground and defend themselves has led to a lot of what they call homicides. Whether it's justifiable homicide or not, they're just calling it homicide. And they're saying that this stand your ground law has caused a lot of homicides where people are defending themselves and kill a bad guy. Well, they don't want that because they're bad guys and they don't want bad guys killed. So they're gonna, it's just blowing my mind, people, what they're doing, the steps they're taking. I mean, it used to be back when I was a kid, they were taking little nips here and there of the Constitution, and it's so little that we didn't even notice what they were doing, Today, they're standing up on national TV and bragging about how they're going to dismantle the entire Constitution once and for all, like they haven't already done it. The only thing, they've already done that. The only thing they haven't done is they've given us, and that's all Americans, the illusion that they still have the Constitution and they still have freedom and rights. Well, that's all they got left to take down, is the illusion they allowed us because they know how many guns we got. Well, they're starting to eat away at us so fast and so hard right now that it ain't going to be long. They're going to eat us up. So it's no longer little nips and bites and stuff that we don't even notice. It's now legs and arms are missing, and they're working on vital organs because that's what they're doing, folks. They're slowly, out of all the years that we've had a government in place, after the Constitution was ratified into law, and, pretty much the end of slavery, all that, the Constitution was actually, that was a good thing, the end of the slavery being added to the Constitution, that was a good thing. Nobody should be enslaved ever. Out of our government, the entire time that it's been in place, I want anybody that can say that the government done anything to expand our rights in any way, shape, or form, to better our rights in any way, shape, or form, or to even passing any laws that were actually good for the American people in any way, shape, or form. And I know a lot of you will talk about welfare and food. And you know what? That's a good thing to help somebody. It's another when so many people in this country has made a career out of the welfare system. Matter of fact, I know generations of generations. People, when I was kids, their mom and dads and their families were on food stamps. They taught their kids how to be on food stamps. Their kids have taught their kids how to be on food stamps and welfare. And it becomes a career, As a matter of fact, a generational career system for some people. But that wasn't supposed to be that way, people. But these things also, if you do find, if you're going to bring up welfare and food stamps, or, you know, where these things are helping some people, you have to remember that all it did was help them, give them a reason to raise taxes on the people that are actually paying the taxes and paying for this stuff. They didn't do it because it was helping anybody. They only did it because then they could charge more taxes from the taxpayers. So that's the bottom line. If it doesn't have any money into it, there ain't no way the government's going to make any money with it. They ain't going to touch it. They're not going to touch it. They don't want it. They don't care about it if there ain't no money in it. So, but people, it's ridiculous. We want these people to sit up here in Washington, D.C. I mean, really, they only work 3 months out of the year. They really don't work all year. They make it look like they're there all year long and shit, and that they're all doing stuff, but most of the stuff they get taken care of in about a 3-month period. And that's all they used to get, too. 3 months out of the year, the rest of the year, they went back to their home states, and they worked full-time jobs to pay their own bills. Today, they don't have to do that either. It's a free ride. But the only way this stuff's going to change, people, the only way it's ever going to change is if we all stop contracting with the corporation of the United States. That's the only way it's going to stop. And that means throw away your damn driver's licenses, your birth certificates, your social security cards, your marriage licenses, your federal tax ID numbers, your carry concealed weapon licenses, your fishing licenses, your damn hunting licenses, your license plates off your car. You need insurance on a vehicle in case you damage somebody's property, but you don't need, but according to the Constitution, you don't have to have plates and a driver's license. You're supposed to be able to travel freely throughout the United States without being accosted and without it costing you anything. People, these things, you got, if we don't start by throwing these things away, then all we're doing is to continue to contract with a corporation of the United States that has nothing to do with us or the citizenry of this country, man. They have nothing to do with us. They're just people sitting up there that we pay millions and billions and trillions of dollars to. That's it. You know, I heard the other day that the Pentagon alone, the military alone, the Pentagon they don't know what happened to $3 trillion. They don't know what happened to $3 trillion. Now, that ain't $50, that ain't 100, that's not $1 million. It's not $1 billion. They don't know what happened to $3 trillion. If you've lost $3 trillion, people, you've lost your fucking minds. And if you believe anybody in Washington, D.C. is out to help us in any way, shape, or form, you've lost your damn minds. Donald Trump ain't here to help us. He's here to calm us down and guide us into the New World Order, just like the plan has always been. That's all he's doing. He's walking you hand in hand into the New World Order. So, you people just, I don't know. Nobody's going to watch this anyway, so I guess it don't really matter. May God bless us all, people, because we're going to need it to get through this. Have a good day.